Hey y'all, welcome back. Paying full price is whack. Let me show you how to stack these savings. Hey y'all, welcome back. It's D. We're in our favorite spot, CVS, getting ready to get into some amazing deal, freebie deals, even Moneymaker deals, cheap deals to save you a lot of money on those things you normally pay full price on. So let me know down below where y'all are from, what y'all represent. I'm here in Georgia. It's a little cool this morning, y'all, but nonetheless, moving forward, you're never gonna pay full price again. So don't forget to like and of course subscribe. And as I always say, y'all, if you happen to be one that struggles with your deals going as planned, make sure y'all grab my free coupon trip checklist so you can use it as a guide to eliminate any stressful checkouts. So let's start with this first deal right here on our razors. So our Gillette and Venus disposable razors, or you could even get like some of like the foam, or not foam, shaving gels. Those are on this promotion where they are going to be buy one, get one 50% off. And then for buying two, we get a $4 extra buck. So remember, extra buck is another word for CVS cash. So what I'm going to do is just pick up one of these disposable men razors right here at $7.79. And then I'm going to come down here and grab one of the women disposable razors. The cheapest ones at my store, $8.79. But online, I believe they're showing $7.99. And y'all check y'all digital coupons. Because y'all, I have 3 of the $3 digitals and it's off of one. So guess what? They're going to apply to both. And I also have some stacking CRTs, which is why it's important to scan. That's just another word for CVS coupons that I'm going to be able to use with this. So I have a $2 off one for the men. And then I also have a $2 one for the women. So I have this $2 one right here. Now, because the women one is a little bit more, that means that the men one, which is $7.79, is going to be the one that rings up 50% off. So that's going to be $3.89 for the men one and then $8.79 for the women. So that brings me to $12.68. But remember, y'all, we got $3 off of each one. And then I have $2 CRTs off of each one. So that's going to drop me down to paying $2.68 initially, y'all. But getting back that $4 extra buck, making this not only free, but $1.31 moneymaker. Now, if you have extra bucks like I do, definitely use that to pay. I actually have a $3 extra buck that I'm going to use. So actually, let me see how it would come out if I do get like one of the more expensive men ones. Because remember, with your extra bucks, you lose what you don't use. So let me see if I can get maybe closer to that $3 mark. If I just picked up the men one at $8.79 like the women one, let's see what that would bring me to. So that would bring me to $13.18. And then when my $6 in digital coupons and then the CRTs come off, that's going to drop me down to $3.18. I think I'm going to stick to what I have. Now, if you are just looking for a cheaper option, maybe even a filler item, if maybe you happen to have like a threshold coupon for like spend $15, get $3 off, you could just do the cheaper route and pick up 2 of the shaving gels, or maybe 1 razor, 1 shaving gel. Now, although we don't have any coupons for the shaving gels, it still comes out pretty cheap because they're $3.49. Then remember, we're going to actually get that second one, I forgot, for 50% off. So actually, that's going to total us $5.23. But then remember, we would initially pay that, but we would be getting back that $4 extra buck, making both of them $1.23, or what, 61 cents each. And then maybe you do have a shaving CRT you can throw in to come out even cheaper. I actually didn't even scan it. Let's see what we have. So definitely make sure you're scanning your items, y'all, because you'll be surprised what coupons might attach. Now, for me, I don't have any coupons other than my extra bucks. Now, those of you who maybe need a new toothbrush, like I said, if you follow me on my other platforms, you know that toothbrush leaning to the left. Let me show you how you can get your Oral-B IO2 series for 95% off. So, y'all, this week, they are on this amazing promotion where they're normally $64.99. This is supposed to be right here. But, y'all, they are $59.99 this week. So a great saving in itself. And then we have a $10 digital that everybody should have. So that's going to drop it down to $49.99, which is great. So if you have like any extra bucks, you can use that to lower your out of pocket. But like I always say, y'all, I would do this through Rakuten, because remember, Rakuten's free and it's going to give us cash back for shopping at CVS. Plus, if you are new, make sure you use my sign up code, or link actually, which will be down below in the description of this video or in my profile, because you're also going to get a $30 bonus when you spend $30 out of pocket. And that's in addition to the cash back we're already going to get. So when you add the one of the Oral-B iOS to your cart, initially after that $10 digital comes off, you're going to be left to pay $49.99. So make sure though, whatever you decide to add to your order, if you're new to Rakuten to get that $30 bonus, you do need to be at 30 before tax and shipping and after any coupons, extra bucks, and gift cards come off. So maybe you don't want to do the toothbrush deal, but maybe you want to do baby care, which I'll show you another way you can do it. So initially you're going to pay that $49.99, but currently Rakuten's giving us 3% back. Plus, remember, new users will also get that $30 bonus. So that's already $31.49 you're getting back. Plus, for buying one, y'all, this week we get a $15 extra buck. So that's $46.49 you will be getting back after initially paying out the $49.99, which ends up making this, y'all, $3.49. So I don't know about you, but I'd rather pay less than $4 versus the normal $65. So remember, once you get signed up for Rakuten will bring you to CVS site where you can then log in as normal or create an account, y'all. It's free. And then you want to add this as an online pickup order. So a great option to get this even cheaper. Y'all know Christmas will be here before you know it, or again, you know you need a new toothbrush. But here's an amazing oral care deal that I'm actually going to do because this is going to be a money maker. So we're going to do this promotion on our Crest, like more expensive toothpaste, the ones that are $8.99 this week, because when we buy two, we get a $5 extra buck. And always scan your products, y'all, because I have several different digitals. So the first one I'm going to pick up is this one right here, this Gum Detoxify. It's normally $10.79, but again, it's $8.99. And I do have a $4 digital coupon that we're going to use with it. And then I'm going to pick up this one right here, this deep stain remover toothpaste, which is also $8.99. And I have a separate $4 digital that's attaching right here. But y'all always scan your products because I have two different CRTs that I'm going to be able to stack with that. One for $2 off of any Crest, like Pro Health, and then another one for $2 off of 7. So don't forget to clip it and don't forget to scan. So here's how the deal's gonna work. And then y'all, to make this deal even better, y'all know I always talk about that free cashback app. We have offers for $2.50 back, limit 2. And as you see, it works for CVS. So make sure if you're new, you also use my sign up link or code, because you'll also get an additional $5 bonus for being new and using my code. So this could make out to be an even bigger moneymaker deal. All right, y'all, so now that I have my two Crest products, that's going to initially total me $17.98. But remember, I have $4 digitals off of each one. Now, maybe if you don't have those digitals, remember to check your Coupon 24 app, y'all, because a lot of times we'll have similar digitals. If maybe you want to pick up two of the same and you know digitals are one-time use. So always take the time to just look at that Coupon 24 app and then add the offer, and then you literally just scan the barcode at checkout, and that's how they come off instantly. So always check, and then make sure you don't clip any other lower value coupons, because a lot of times those will come off first. So now that that's out the way, y'all, we got our $4 digitals off of each one. So let me show you how it would be in case you don't have the CRTs like I do. So initially it's going to be $9.98, but then remember, we're going to get back that $5 extra buck, and then $2.50 times 2 from Ibotta, so $5 there, making these free, y'all. But for me, remember, I have 2 off of 7 and a $2 CRT that should both come off. So I'm going to initially pay $5.98, getting back the $5 extra buck plus the $5 in cash from Ibotta, making this a $402 moneymaker. But how I'm going to do the deal so that way I can lower my out-of-pocket expense, since I literally only have a $5 extra buck, a $2 and a $3 extra buck. I'm going to do this deal first, because remember, this is going to total me, like $268. So I'm going to use that $3 extra buck, and then that should produce me a $4 extra buck. So then with that $4 extra buck and that $2 extra buck that I have, that'll be $6 that I can use to pay for this. So let's go ahead and test these first deals out, and let's see how it goes. All right, y'all, went ahead and checked out doing the razor deal first. That worked out beautifully, y'all. As you see, all of my digital CRTs came off, and I used that $3 extra buck I had, which reduced down to $268, since that was all I had left to pay. Can y'all believe I paid more in tax, $1.01? But I did get the $4 extra buck. And technically, I didn't pay that, because y'all make sure y'all redeem y'all gift cards from Fetch for like CVS, because I just used that to help cover the cost of the tax. So remember, if you're new to Fetch, you literally just scan your receipts for points, you get gift cards. And on top of that, as always, if you use my sign up code or link, you'll get those additional points for being new. Also, I went ahead and checked out doing the Crest deal, and that worked out beautifully as well, y'all. Here is the receipt. As you see, all my digitals and my CRTs came off, and I used my $4 extra buck from the previous deal and that $2 extra buck I already had, and that left me to pay zero out of pocket, well, subtotal, and then I ended up paying just the tax, which again, I just put on my Fetch gift card. So technically, so far, I haven't spent any of my own money. Then I did get back the $5 extra buck. I submitted my receipt to About It, and I did get back the $5 in cash. And then I know some people are team Pampers, it seems. So let me know, y'all team Huggies or Pampers down below, or is it whatever's on sale? But our Pampers are on a separate promotion where they buy one, get one 50% off. And then for buying two, we get a $5 extra buck. And for the Pampers, we have so many different digitals for like certain ones. So like if you maybe like the Cruisers or even the Baby Dry, we do have 3 off of 2 digitals. So again, y'all, always make sure you are switching it to your preference and catering it to your need. And that same promotion for the Pampers works for the wipes, which are $7.99. And when you buy 2, you get a $5 extra buck. Remember, a lot of times those deals are a limit of 1. So even if you bought like 2 diapers and 2 wipes, we wouldn't get 2 $5 extra bucks. So you kind of got to mix and match. But remember to use that digital for the Pampers. We do have to buy 2. These like ointments, but it includes several CVS like God's Pads, Covered, Burn Relief, but pretty much in the first aid section. These healing ointments are also included on this promotion. When we buy 2, we get a $5 extra buck. So they're $5.79 each. So it's essentially comes out to being like buy one, get one free. Now here's a cheaper option, y'all. These petroleum jellies right here, they're $3.39, and if you picked up 2 of those, that would bring you to $6.78. You get that $5 extra buck after initially paying out that $6.78, making it $1.78 for both, or 89 cents each. So y'all, let me show you how you can get your baby care for a $10 moneymaker doing this as an online pickup order through Rakuten. Remember, Rakuten, once you get signed up, search for CVS. They'll bring you to CVS site where you can log in as normal or create an account, and then you're going to add these items as an online pickup order. So we got our 2 Pampers at buy one, get one 50% off. They're $14.79 each. And then we're going to clip that $3 digital. And then we're going to add in 2 of the CVS Advanced Healing Ointments at $5.79 each. But remember to switch it to your preference if maybe you want some other items. But right now, we're at $33.76. So that $3 digital is going to come off for the Pampers, which is going to drop us down to $30.76, which is great. Because to get that $30 new user bonus, you got to be at $30 before tax and shipping and after your coupons, extra bucks, and like CVS gift cards come off. So we're good to go. But remember, we're going to get that 3% cash back from Rakuten. Plus, new users will get that $30 bonus for spending $30. So that's $30.92 back we're getting. And then we're also going to get that $5 extra buck for doing the Pampers deal and the $5 extra buck for doing the CVS deal. So that's $40.92 back we're getting after initially paying out $30.76, which ends up making this, y'all, not only free, but a $10.16 moneymaker. So this is why it's hard for me to pay full price. So definitely make sure you share to someone who's about to pay full price on their baby care. You know, you got that baby shower coming up. And if maybe you want to do that spend $20 deal, get a $5 extra buck that works for like Huggies and our like Kleenex and other participating products like our Cottonelle and our Scott, then of course switch it around to your preference. All right, y'all, another amazing deal that you might want to do is going to be on like our PG products. You know that we always get this amazing promotion, and this week is when we spend $25, we get a $5 extra buck. But y'all, cater it to your need because it's a lot of products included. So if you like Tide, Gain, even some of the Downy products, which we do have coupons for, and it even works for some of the dish detergents. We did get some coupons for like our Dawn products. If maybe you want to factor those in, those are priced at $5.99, and we got a digital for 4 off of 2. So if you wanted to do the Dawn, you could, and then use this 4 off of 2 digital. And if maybe you don't want the Dawn Power Wash, or maybe you want to get one and grab one of the liquids, that same 4 off of 2 digital works for the Power Suds one. Don't do this one. I did scan it. That coupon does not attach, but it does attach to these Power Sud ones right here. But again, you would know that from scanning it that it attaches. So definitely some great options. Notice that our Downy rinse, which I love, y'all, is also included, and I want to say we might have some coupons for that. I know we have coupons for the Downy beads if maybe you do want to factor those in, but always make sure you're scanning. And no, we don't have any coupons, but I think on the Coupon 24 app we might have some. So let's see, let's scan and see, so that way we can see how much we can save. So when I scan it, yes, y'all, we got a $3.50 digital or $3.50 offer. So you can pick up one of those. And then I know for these Downy beads, we do have a digital for, I think, these right here, which are like the smaller ones, and then these right here. But again, we're not going to just assume. We're going to make sure we're using the scan feature on the CVS app to confirm. So we got a $2.50 digital for those. They're $5.49. And then we have a, I think, $3.50 digital for like the bigger ones or the medium sized ones for $3.50. And then, like I said previously, if you maybe want Tide, we always typically will get some high value coupons for those. So these pods right here, which are $13.49, we do have a $3 digital. And then for the liquids, let's see if we have any coupons. But again, check Coupon 24 app if you don't have any, or maybe you're trying to do more than one product. And then for the Gain, I don't think we have any coupons, but let's just scan it just to see. And no, we don't, but let's check the Coupon 24 app just to confirm and make sure. So on the Coupon 24 app, we got a $3 digital or $3 offer. So several ways you can do the deal. Now, some other options you might want to do if you do need paper products. I know a lot of people were saying they need paper products, are going to be like our Charmin and our Bounty. Those are also a part of the spend 25, get a $5 extra buck. And I want to say for the Bounty, we actually have a high value coupon for $3. So that could be another great option. So let me see if it works for this cheaper pack right here, which is $10.99. Or again, you can get the more expensive one just depending on your need. So again, we're going to take our app scan feature and scan it to see. And no coupons for that, but let's see if this bigger one, which is $15.99, if we have any coupons for that. And as you see, y'all, dang, no, well, we have a $2 coupon, so that could be another option that you might want to do. And actually, y'all, let's scan this Bounty Essentials one. This one is $10.99. Let's see if that $3 digital or $2 one that we have attaches. And nope, it does not. And then y'all did scan this Charmin one, which is $9.99. We don't have any coupons attaching to that. But again, y'all, maybe you have some extra bucks expiring that you might want to factor into your deal. And then on the paper products deal, if you happen to maybe do need paper products, another option, which is on another promotion, is going to be on this promotion right here. When we spend $20, we get a $5 extra buck. And this promotion includes like baby care, feminine care, and paper products like our Scott and even like our Cottonelle. And those are going to be $9.99. And then y'all know sometimes on the actual website of Scott or Cottonelle, sometimes if you sign up for their email list, they'll send you coupons that you can print. But let's see if we have any coupons we can use to lower out of pocket. Now, this is going to vary. This is a CRT I have for $1 off that you could use if you happen to have that. And then let's see for the Cottonelle if we have any coupons. So these are going to be some other options when it comes to our paper products. So no coupons there. All right, y'all. So here's the deal I came up with. If you do want to do that spend 25 promotion, get a $5 extra buck. We got our 2 Dawn products at $5.99. We're going to use that 4 off of 2 digital. We got our Downy rinse and our Downy beads. They are both $6.99 each. And we have a $3.50 offer on Coupon 24 and a $3.50 digital that we could use on the app. So all 4 products, y'all, bring us to $25.96. So we're good to go get that $5 extra buck. But after all of our digital coupons come off for each of our products and our offer on Coupon 24, that's going to drop us down to $14.96, y'all. But remember, we'll be getting back that $5 extra buck, making all 4 products $9.96, y'all, or $2.49 each. So not bad. It beats paying full price. And then again, if you have extra bucks, you can always use that to lower your out of pocket. Another deal to get you stocked up on like household products could also be this promotion right here on like our Fabuloso, our Suavitel, our Murphy's cleaners, where they're buy one get one 50% off, and for buying 2 we get a $3 extra buck. So it works for, like I said, the Fabuloso, the Murphy's, but a cheaper alternative could also be the Suavitel like fabric softener right here, because those are $3.59. And remember, they're going to be buy one get one 50% off. So with us picking up 2, that means both of those will end up totaling us $5.38, and then we'll get the $3 extra buck after initially paying out the $5.38. So that's going to end up making it $2.38 for both, or $1.19 each. And again, use those extra bucks so you can lower your out of pocket. Now, I've been seeing a lot of couponers talk about this Old Spice Total Body and how some of them are on clearance. And I want to say these right here are the ones. So I'm going to double check though and confirm the price. But these I think are on clearance, and we have some high value coupons. So let's see. So you'll hear a lot of couponers refer to this as the red box, but it's really the coupon center check price price checker. So this is what you're going to use to confirm the price, and even print your CRTs if you don't want to like send them digitally to your card. So y'all, I don't think it's working. So I'm just going to have the cashier scan it for me, but you would normally just scan it, and then on here it will show you the price. But I did go ahead and scan it on the app, and y'all, I got a 3 off of 9 CRT, and I got this 2 off of 10. What? 2 off of 2? Get it together, girl. I got this 7 off of 2 digital. So let's see how much it's gonna come up to. Actually, I'm just gonna come over here and scan it on the system right here so we can see how much it's gonna come up.
If you have your extra care card, y'all, please place your item in the bagging
area. That regular price. Yeah, that's regular price. Glad I scanned it. Yeah, I'm glad I confirmed it with the cashier, because it is coming up 3. I think she said 39. So this is definitely going to be a nice little great item, even a filler item if maybe you're using like a threshold coupon. So 2 of them would total us $7.38, y'all. And then after the $7 digital, we would pay 38 cents. This would have been a great item to add in with that extra buck I had earlier. But let's go ahead and grab this. Why not?
Off and stuff like that.
All right, y'all, they worked out beautifully. 7 off of 2 digital came off, and then I just used 4 cents I had, making it 34 cents. And to me, y'all, thought the food deals were just okay. But again, maybe you are needing these items, so it beats paying full price. So our Dunkin' like ground and even our K-cups, they're $7.99. I can't believe they're normally almost $14 at CVS, y'all. But for buying one, we get a $1 extra buck. So it makes it just $6.99. So that could be a deal you might want to do. And then some other promotions are going to be like on our cereals. Some of our General Mills cereals are $2.49. And then some of our Kellogg's are buy one, get one free. So these could be great options. And again, always make sure you're scanning your items, because sometimes we will get digitals that we can use so we can stack with it so we can come out even cheaper. So for our Kellogg's, we got $1 off of 2 that you could use. And then for our General Mills, we got $1 off of 2, so you could come out even cheaper. All right, y'all, so in my opinion, these are some of the best deals. Remember, we got 2 weeks to do the deal, so you could definitely try to wait if maybe you don't feel like you have great coupons, because sometimes we might get coupons later that you can maybe use for the second week. But let me know how y'all feel about this week at CVS and which deals you think you might end up doing. And don't forget to like and, of course, follow, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.